up 1st and 10.
Draw corkers. Fire.
Looking to throw. It's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice for 20.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense.
Go.
59.
Go.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Situation. Let's go.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Baby.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. And some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
Let's go now.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ronald second touchdown on the season as his guys are able to regain the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had a touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A run there on 1st down gets 3 up to the 28. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Don't be mad.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. 90 Wolf.
I got wide.
Set, go. Now.
On 3rd down, Eason. Got a man. He finds Sanders. First down for the Bears.
Route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Shoot.
And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Big hit.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, we got tight left. 4 down.
From the gun, Eason. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
On the double.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. First down, a run with Cohen. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They don't.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Gator. Leo.
Let's get that ball right here. Shift.
Hey, Echo. Hit it.
On 2nd down now. It's Cohen. Evades the tackler, and now some space.
Run.
There he goes right side. And he is in.
Easy work.
Touchdown,
It's easy work, and it's coming
Chicago.
again.
Tariq Cohen on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short.
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Pilot, 64, weak. Ready.
They'll set up a throw.
Give me that ball, defense.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Big grip.
Here's Jones. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
15, Lonnie.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. And a look back, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Wide open receiver complete.
Come on,
and he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 37. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
We got to step it up.
2nd and 10.
Man, I got you.
And Thomas has it. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
We played to win.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Box trot.
This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first
59,
half, and he's got a 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
He couldn't get the hook up there that time
baby.
with Thomas.
Yeah.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted,
Here we go.
but they don't react like they do on this level.
Pittsburgh.
So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
Advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
On 1st down, Eason gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Got it.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Man left. 4 down. Alert.
Yes.
Motion.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 5. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Say go.
Looking to throw. Eason. This one into the hands of Burton. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 40. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ready. 18 Gator.
You ain't got nothing.
Look at me. Zipper. Hey. High 7.
Five's the mic.
Let's go.
Throwing on 1st down. Eason. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Yeah, baby.
Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Lutz good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Come on, set.
At the line,
60
prepping for their
outlaw.
next drive, the Bears
I'm
offense.
coming.
And with time quickly fading
Ready?
here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much
That's
they
where you
trust
belong.
their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Down.
A loss of
30
3
base.
on that first
Coming
down
to you,
pass
coming to
play.
you.
Now 2nd and
Double
13.
tight. Double tight. 3 down.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 5. Time to go. Night, night.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see.
Let's go.
So the penalty erases their earlier loss. Now it's 2nd and 8.
Exit.
Come on, QB, come on. Mike 5. Mike 5.
Get it.
Check.
A final shot before break. Eason gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Bears off for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Let's go, defense. And here we go.
Off the play fake. Eason. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Let's go now.
This quarterback now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ready.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Buzz. Hit it.
To throw again. Eason. And he completes it to Cohen. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Mike 5.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted.
Don't be scared of it.
And it's a fumble. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
60 Pittsburgh.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Let's go.
On 1st down, Cohen. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. He had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you could hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Squeeze.
Lucky.
Ready.
On second down, it's Cohen. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
That's it, baby.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Come on,
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is third and a yard.
It's our time.
6-6, bullet high. Hey, zoom.
Mike 5.
Lead grip.
Back to throw. Eason, man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
Down.
This quarterback
60
now
outlaw.
6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island.
Hey, orbit.
Undercrunch. Watch twist.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter.
Let's go. 30 base.
Watch the backer.
Kill.
Hey, Charlie. On the get it.
Now with shotgun handoff going. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4
Now.
Operating from the gun. Eason. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for third and 4.
Go. Hey, wahoo. 2.
On third down, a run with Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Ready up.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. First
61,
half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now this throw caught left side. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Here we go. 15 Lonnie.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Keep playing hard.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before he can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Ready?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, Alpha.
He's checking Krabs.
Let's go.
2nd and 6. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
You don't want no
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
You get just a dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Here we go.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Watch.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, give to Jones. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ready?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Watch the slant.
Big River.
They try again with Cohen. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
The Bears on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Hey!
4 down.
Get it.
And Robinson with a big catch. It's a pickup of 10 and the Bears first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but
ready.
oh so
60
effective.
Pittsburgh.
Nice completion there.
Topper.
Keeps the sticks moving.
Here we go
Both
again.
teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
Ready,
those
break.
big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He's coming. We got
Two.
Again, it's Cohen.
Run.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
You can't block me.
From the gun, Eason. And he will find his man on the outside. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 23. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Okay, break.
Mike, check Mike 6. Here we go. Slam.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
You got him.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Come on,
the last
set.
run good for
10
2.
Lobo.
Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm coming after you.
Bravo.
I'm coming after you.
Check. Fresno.
Hit it.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Possibly a turning point.
Gator.
Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Switch.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike 5. 65.
Shift.
Five.
They run. This is Cohen.
Go.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Let's go.
So the Bears
60
with the
outlaw.
football here as we welcome you back.
Let's go, defense.
They've got it
Man
1st and
up,
goal,
D.
looking
Man
to
up,
take
D.
the lead here in the late going.
Check 50.
Hey, seam 6. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, baby. Keep working.
A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, the hurdle. Oh. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you're talking about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendencies? Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted,
Check 26, check 26.
on the job training. So he's got to take his feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Hey. High 7.
49. Check 49.
Blue draw corkers. Lead River.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
His first career touchdown pass. And, it's cliche. Visioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
Here we go.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
Ready,
and
set.
they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 2nd and 1. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
58. 58.
They'll drop to throw. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Good stuff.
He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Jam.
On first down, it's Cohen. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
On the ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I'm trying to collect.
Watch out.
Buzz.
Check 37.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hit it.
Operating from the gun, Eason. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Give me the ball every time, fellas.
In for the score. And the Bears turn that interception into a touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Mike 21. Check.
Let's go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Eddie Jackson picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Chicago, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Indianapolis next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.